Hi, I'm Chad Ostby of Pure West Christie's International Real Estate. There's a lot of things people don't know about me. So today, I want to tell you all about me. I want to explore all the parts about me that I probably keep hidden, or some people may know and others don't know the other part. I want to make sure to be honest and open about who I am, because my clients, the ones I choose to work with and who choose to work with me, will value what I have to offer. I'm not going to match everybody, and I guarantee you I'm not going to work with everybody. When I work with you as my client, I'm going to have the best experience possible. I'm going to take care of you, your dreams, and your needs, and in that order. I want to make sure to understand you, communicate with you, and try to do my best to get you everything you've ever asked for. I know Missoula is tough, and Missoula has so much to offer. Woods, trees, rivers, creeks, mountains, recreation, schools, education, colleges, sports, we have it all. And in that, you'll find me. See, when I was younger, before I joined the military, I graduated high school at 4'9" and 92 pounds. I had to get a double waiver into the military, into the Army, pass my ASVAB with a 110 score. They told me I could have any job I wanted. I have no idea what the military even did. I knew about bullets, beans, and guns, but other than that, I had no clue what the military really did. So I went into unit supply. I told them I wanted to be in charge as soon as I could be. And I got my wish. Straight out of basic training, by the way, graduated at 5'3" and 115 pounds. My mother and grandmother didn't even recognize me. When I completed my AIT, Advanced Enlistment Training, I was at Fort Lee, Virginia. And then I went down to Fort McClellan, Alabama, the first time I'd ever seen the real South. And I loved it. I love everything about the South. The culture, the heat, the humidity. Enjoyed it fully to my experience. And I got a really, really big eye-opener of what life was outside of high school. I can tell you, I might have had a chip on my shoulder when I left high school. Being that small, I think you kind of have to. I'm really competitive by nature. I want to win. And I want to win often. And I don't take losing very well. Some things you're going to need to know about me. Because in our deals together, that's what's going to drive me to get the best possible deal for you. Some more things about me that you might not know. I served over 15 years in the military, both in the Army and Air Force. 2 different services. Some people don't have that distinction. And I can tell you I learned a valuable skills from both of them. They each have their own way of teaching you something. They each find their own emphasis on what you should know. And both parties, both branches of the military that I'm speaking of, taught me a wealth of knowledge and gave me a great avenue into life. I also became a golf pro between my 2 services for almost 10 years. I had never played golf before the age of 20, and by 24 was a scratch golfer. Because that's my dedication. Once I get something, I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm gonna master it. Now I'll tell you, I'm not a scratch golfer anymore. I carry about a 5 handicap on most days. But, you gotta practice to play well. And I do love the game. And I really enjoy teaching the game. Some neat things that I've brought along the way was I've had 3 children. 3 wonderful boys. And they are spanned wide. I have a 21-year-old, I have a 12-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old. These boys are amazing. My oldest, I told him many times we are raising each other. My middle child has taught me so many additional things that my first child didn't teach me. I'm having to learn so many new tactics and traits that I had no idea about. A lot of it was about compassion, understanding, and communication. I thought I was really good at those things. But each child will teach you new lessons in life. They will allow you to expand as much as you want to learn. And my youngest child, yes, I see almost my identical self in him when I was a younger person myself. I was a wrestler when I was his age, and he is bigger than me. He's already 4 foot at 7 years old and 105 pounds. So he will not have the struggles I had being a much smaller person. But he is very aggressive, very competitive, and very controlling in that aspect. And I love watching him take control every day of his life and how he wants to run it. I also see a natural ability that he has that I might not have. He has a natural ability to have people cling to him, to automatically want to be next to him, and to hear him and talk to him. Now, I think I'm a pretty good communicator, so that's kind of unusual for me. But some things my children have all taught me is the value of family. Being in the military, bouncing in and out of the household, taking different tours, doing different jobs, being in and out of the country, wasn't always home like I probably needed to be. But as I left the military and I decided to pursue the real estate career, I wanted to make sure to give back as much as I could to my kids' time that I may have missed. So I vowed to take them to school each and every morning during school. What that means for you, it means that more than likely you either text me or emailed me the previous night or that morning, and I'll get to it as soon as I can, but I gotta get them to school first by 8 o'clock. So know that I'm working before school, during school, and after school. But I'm gonna take 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the morning to get my wonderful children to school and wish them a great day. Because I push them every day to be great, to be different, to show their skills and abilities outside of what we teach them in school of just conformity. I want to make sure they understand that life is about being yourself, understanding who you are, and making sure that shines. But it's important to get good grades and always be respectful. So those are some things that you know about me and my children. Let me tell you about my wonderful wife. We've just celebrated 20 years together, 15 years married. And I will tell you that she is one of the most outstanding women of my entire life. I never knew I could love somebody so much the way I love her. She teaches me each and every day what family values are and how to hold them near and dear to my heart. She reminds me when I'm being too headstrong, and she also reminds me when I'm doing things perfectly. And I value her opinion each and every day as my best friend. Yes, that does kind of bring a little tear to my heart. So I want to make sure to take a minute, either this is edited out or not, to let you know I'm human. Because all these things that I'm saying to you are important to understand who Chad is. Chad's more than just a real estate agent. I'm here to serve. I've served in the military for over 15 years. I served as a golf professional for almost 10. I love to serve people. And now I found a career that I get to help you and serve you get your dreams, needs, and goals. I want to go above and beyond. And sometimes I may input my ideas a little too much. But that's where you get to communicate with me and say, no, I don't think you're right. And I'm okay with that. Because as long as I give you the best of me, then there is no regret on how we do our transaction. So I hope you pick me to work with, just like I'll pick you when we talk. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm Chad Ostby with Pure West Christie's International Real Estate.